You are what you are in this world. You're either one of two things. You're either at the table or on the menu. Finally. Got you back here at the table, man.
That's a fact,
Yo,
man.
thank you for coming, sitting down here at the table.
Absolutely, anytime, man. It's a little different, man.
Yeah, switched it up. Ain't got no Yak Man banner up there.
Put it up.
You know what I mean? Switched it up. Got a little CDs. Matter of fact, before we get into this, I want to ask you, looking up there, what will be your top three right there?
Oh, up here?
Right there.
Damn. Oh, my top three? Oh, I would say number one, the Carter 3, and number one.
Carter 3.
Number two, nothing was the same. And, oh, my bad. I said number one, Carter 3. Then they got the documentary. I don't see no Pac up there.
Yeah, Pac right there, right next to 2 Chainz.
Where's that? Oh, okay. Oh, All Eyes on Me was a good dope out. Damn, man. Can I do a top 5? You got a lot of Drake up there, and I love Drake, bro. I would say number one, Carter 3. Number two, Nothing Was the Same. It's hard between More Life and Scorpio. I would go with probably Scorpion over More Life.
Okay.
So Nothing Was the Same. Carter 3, Nothing Was the Same, Scorpion.
Okay. Now I ask because like all of a sudden now you making music. You got that song on Avocado. Well, how long you been making music?
4 years now. Like before I started battle rapping, I was making music.
But you haven't really put too much music out there till recently.
No. I haven't really ever put much music out.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean,
now what's the name of that song that's on that Ruin Your Day mixtape?
it's called Oasis.
That shit's incredible. There ain't too many people that got a flow like that.
Yeah, man. I try to switch it up a lot. You know what I mean?
Tell me about it. Tell me about the song.
Well, the song originally I made it. Before it was released, I had made it maybe like 4 or 5 months before that, and I just did the hook. There was no raps or nothing. I just did the hook, and I left it there for a while. And then when I started making the Jerusalem, the project, I was going through instrumentals and going through songs that I had already done, and we went back to that, and I was like, damn, I forgot all about this joint. And I heard it like fresh from like months prior, so then I heard it again. I'm like, damn, I kind of ripped this hook. So I put it up, and we went through it, and I said, oh yeah, I like this one. I mean, the song is dope. It's like I get a lot of, yo, who else is on that song with you? I get a lot of that, and it's like me the whole time.
Right.
But you know, I got different voices and you know, different flows I can switch up to at at any time. Like, you know what I mean? So I think that's what's so special about the song. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean? And then it was gonna go on Jerusalem, but I had asked Avocado to put it up on the stream. And he agreed, and he put it up on the stream, and it got a lot of, you know what I mean? A lot of people liked it. You know what I mean? Got a lot of traction, good feedback. You know what I'm saying? So, fucking, he hit me up like a couple weeks later, asking me could he have it for his volume, and I said, yeah, absolutely. You know what I mean? Put it up, and like I said, that's actually the only song. I was just talking about this earlier. That's the only song from the volume with a star.
Yeah. So what does a star mean?
The stars are the most popular most played songs from albums and projects, like the most played songs, you know what I mean, most popular songs. Apple Music gives them stars. Like if you go look at Meek Mill album, the intro will have a star. If you go look at Dreams and Nightmares, the intro will have a star. You know what I mean? You look at certain albums And the songs with stars are the most played songs. That's for anybody's album.
Yeah, I'm looking at Tidal right now.
I don't know.
Trying to see if
I
Tidal
don't know if
do it.
Tidal does the same thing.
Yeah, I don't see it on Tidal, but yeah.
Yeah, Apple Music does that.
So no other song on that whole CD has a star on it.
No other song.
So yours is the most popular.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's
most
the
played.
best song on there, but it's the most played.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's what's up.
absolutely.
So was the writing process similar to when you battle rap?
Absolutely not.
So you actually had to like.
Yeah, I write down my music. Sometimes I write down my
Oh.
battles too. It's like it's depending on like how late it is. Like in preparation, I write down like words here and there to just in case just to remember, like you know what I mean. But like if I got like time to prepare like 10 or more days, I won't write it.
Okay.
But music, I've never not written down my music.
So
Anytime I make a song, I write it down.
So you're just able to come up with a line and retain it in your head
Absolutely, yeah.
and just remember it.
Absolutely.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, man. I'm definitely gonna play that song in between. I'll do that in the edit so y'all can check it out. You think Avocado gonna copyright me and he gonna report me? I'm gonna copyright. All right.
I will not like that.
All right, there you go, Avo. You don't report me.
I will good. He's a good guy, man.
That's what's up. Yeah, he is a good guy. Yeah. All right, man. Tell me what you got going on right now. What was your last battle? You just had one yesterday, right?
Just won yesterday.
Gates of the Garden?
Gates of the Garden. Just had one yesterday.
Who you went against?
Dude named Zay Smooth.
I heard of him.
It was dope. It was a dope battle. It'll be out soon.
How'd he do?
He did good.
Yeah.
He did good.
You took it light on him, or?
I mean, I tried not to.
Right.
I tried not to. So I had some shit. It'll be out soon, and I'll let the people judge. Before that, I had Official. That was a dope battle.
What league was that?
Bayou Battle League.
Okay, in Louisiana. What was that like down there?
It was dope. Baton Rouge was dope. My first time in Baton Rouge. Spent about 2 days there, and then me and Jazz and Official went to New Orleans. Went to Bourbon Street.
Yeah, it's the shit down there. You got a grenade?
I had one the last time I went there. This time I didn't get one.
Cause you know it fucked you up, right?
Nah, it wasn't. It was like a fucking, I want to say a Tuesday or some shit. We was out there Monday or some shit. It was like kind of dead.
So you weren't out there for Mardi Gras?
Nah, never been out there Mardi Gras.
Oh, it's crazy.
Yeah, my cousin actually was playing for the Pelicans the first time I went out there. So that was right after I battled Verb. Literally, I left from, was that at Orlando, I want to say? Or Tampa?
Nah, we was in Orlando.
Orlando. I left from Orlando, went straight to New Orleans.
That's what's up, man.
I had a great time out there.
If you ever go to New Orleans around Mardi Gras and you don't got a driver, you got a hotel, get a hand grenade just for the experience.
Yeah. And I had one before. I had a grenade. It was definitely, you know what I'm saying, the long ass.
Yeah. Little grenade joint.
Yeah. I had one of them joints. It was definitely dope. It was good. You know what I'm saying? Definitely got me fucked up.
Right.
I ain't stopped drinking. You know, I'm a heavyweight, man.
Are you calming down with the drinking, or are you still drinking?
I'm still drinking.
Yeah. What's your favorite thing to drink?
Hennessy.
All right. So you like smack 2 honeys to the stage?
Yeah, 2 honeys to the stage. 2 honeys to the stage.
If I would have known, I would have got a special bottle of that Henny XO just for you.
Oh, yeah,
you know what I mean?
I got some Henny in the car, so you know.
Okay. Though you're not gonna drink and drive though, right?
Nah, absolutely not. No.
All right, now last time I seen you, where was we at? We was in Massachusetts, right?
Yeah, we was.
Right.
Was that Boston?
Yeah, Boston, Massachusetts. It was for the KOTD Mass 5.
Yeah, that was my first KOTD event.
How you like it?
It was dope. It wasn't what I thought it would be because I guess it was more of like a smaller setting than what they're usually like. That's what I was expecting from seeing them. Never going to any of their events and seeing them like on YouTube and seeing how big their events are. I guess that was one of the smaller events. So like that was my first experience, but it was still dope.
Right.
It was very dope.
Some good battles.
Good battles.
Yeah,
that see Rum Nitty live.
Yeah.
And that's always a plus to me. So.
Yeah.
And Geechee.
What happened? That was a smaller event, but they also had another one, Mass 3. It was in Worcester. I don't know how to pronounce it, but that one was actually big. Yeah.
Was that the next
Hollow
day?
and Diz? No, that was Hollow and Diz at Mass 4, maybe Mass 3. I forget.
When was this? This was recently?
A couple years ago. No, it's a couple years ago.
Okay,
so when you said that you thought it was gonna be bigger.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
Yeah, when I went to the Hollow and Diz one, it was like they actually had. It looked like almost an HBO boxing event.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Dirtbag Dan over there
that's
commentating.
That's what I was looking for.
Yeah.
That's what I was looking for. When I heard KOTD having an event, dope. That's what I was looking for. I thought it was gonna be one of those events, but like I said, I guess that was one of their like smaller settings. So you know, it was still a dope experience though.
Now I bring it up because I asked you. I was like, "Yo, how did that?" Because you was down there for a battle, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
What league was that? Do you remember?
Nah.
All right. Now, how did that battle go?
With me and Drugs?
Nah. Yeah, you and Drugs at 2 and 2.
2 and 2. It was cool. It was cool. Like,
because the boy was talking a lot of shit. What was his name?
Brandon or something? I don't even want to say his name. I don't really deal with him.
Really?
Yeah, nah.
Wasn't a good experience afterwards? Because when I left, y'all was...
You know what? If I'm being totally honest, it was definitely a good experience. It was a dope experience. It was the shit afterwards that was...
Put a bad taste in your mouth?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he, like, up until the battle, he was dope. Like, he had great business. You know what I mean? Deposit sent on time.
Right.
Hotel checked in, nice room. He did everything right. It was once we got to the battle, everything went left. Like he was, you know what I mean, being unprofessional. You know what I mean, just getting drunk, just doing weird shit. Once the battle was taking place, like during the event, you go watch the event and see like. And after that, you man left a bad taste in my mouth. And then afterwards, we had a business agreement that he tried not to stick to. I mean, I really speak on it. So we had an agreement that he was supposed to stick to, as far as some money off the door, because as you know, there's some battlers they just charge their original fee. Like if you make 9, 10, 11, 12, whatever, $13,000 a battle, you know, you get say you charge 10, you get your 5 up front, and you get back in, and that's it. And there's other battlers that's like, you know, I want a percentage of the pay-per-view.
Right.
Or plus my money, because, you know, these people are going to be here to see me. So we had an agreement where I was going to make my money and a percentage off the door, which after the battle, he didn't want to stick to that agreement due to whatever he was saying. Oh, you and Drugs came here and prepared last minute. That's not a part. Well, we didn't make that a part of our agreement. So, you know, he didn't want to pay up. I'm like, okay, cool. But in the back of my mind, I knew he needed some exposure for that battle to be put on Hip Hop Is Real, which he didn't. He never confirmed with me, because in our agreement, in my contract, the battle is your battle. It doesn't go up nowhere else. It goes on your channel.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
So they try to put it on Hip Hop Is Real.
They try to put it on Hip Hop Is Real, and I call Hip Hop Is Real like, yo, nah, that's not going down. You know what I mean? He got to pay me.
Right.
Either way, like that's like he felt like I was extorting him, but I mean, I'm just keeping it real. Like, you know what I mean? I wasn't gonna speak on it, but you know, I'm just keeping it real. Like that's just.
Was the event a good turnout? Did a lot of people come out?
No. It was a lot of people there. It was just like his energy that kind of threw everything off. I mean, he was like real biased towards his guys, and like, you're a league owner, you don't need to play that role. You know what I mean?
I do remember the night before we went to the casino, he was trying to like, you know, but like, yo, you know my boy gonna kill you, right?
Which is cool.
You know what I mean?
Like,
and he was just trying to, you know, I guess
exactly.
get you to get, I guess, mad. So you brought, you know, your best performance.
But it was cool. That's cool. But that's before the event. You was doing this during the event. Like at one point, I backed up into him and he tried to like push me. I'm like, motherfucker, don't like, I'll drop you right here, bro. Right. Like, you feel me? And I told him that, like, bro, I'll drop you off right here, bro. Like, you a league owner. Be a league owner. Don't. You know what I mean, this ain't that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's. And nobody really know about that situation. So this like I'm exclusive. So like I never even spoke about it. But that's really what happened. So long story short, he owed the money. He didn't want to pay. So the battle, they put the battle up on Hip Hop Is Real. It came down until he paid.
Oh, so he finally paid?
Yeah, he paid. And then the battle went back up.
That's what's up.
So.
All right, now moving on. I remember there was a situation with you and Shotty Horroh, right?
Shotty Horroh, yeah.
Is that settled now?
Yeah. I spoke to. I was never because Shotty, like I said, Shotty showed. Me and him never had no issue. Like he showed nothing but hospitality. He was all good business. I had no problem with him. It was just kind of bad communication. I was booked. I can't remember if it was the same day.
Oh yeah, the 2-on-2 with Suge.
Was that what it was?
Yeah, I think you had to do the 2-on-2 with Suge at Reloaded.
Yeah.
And maybe you were supposed to.
Yeah, I can't remember if it was the same day or not though.
Probably close enough to where you couldn't be at both places.
I couldn't do both. Mm-hmm. So that's basically what that was. But I got on Twitter. I wasn't. He had got into it with Rock and all of that on stuff. But I wasn't. I was real submissive in the situation because I was in the wrong. You know what I mean, I just told him like, yo, bro, my fault. Whatever I can do, I'll make up for it. If you need me to send the money back right now, I'll do that. Like, I was my bad. I was, because I was in the wrong. Me and him did business. I couldn't make it up. So, like, we got it squared away. We got a different date.
So you are gonna go out?
Yeah, I'm still going to London. Absolutely. It was in Manchester, not London, but same thing. The UK.
Only thing that I recommend is let him know that you need to bring some kind of management to make sure everything's smooth. So I'll go along with you. You know what I mean? I'll make sure everything's smooth. Yo, Twork, you need something to eat? Stay here. I'll go. I know where the food's at. You know what I mean? Because I miss London, man. I loved it out there.
Hey, yo, I love the battle scene in London, but London itself was cool. It was a dope experience that was my first time being like out of the country, but it was like so many bad things too. Like
it was awkward.
Like the cigarettes.
Baby, grab on my dresser where the jewelry at.
Cigarettes, they didn't have any Newports.
Yeah.
The Burger King was disgusting.
See, and I was just going to talk about the food. I felt like the food, I think people didn't like the food because it was missing that missing ingredient, which is cancer. Yeah. Like, oh, where the cancer? I don't taste the cancer in this.
It's too healthy.
When you drink the soda, you don't got that little burning feeling.
It's too healthy.
It's healthy food. I liked it, actually.
I didn't like it.
I remember after the event, I took my shorty to get some burgers and fries, and the cheese fries were real watery. It's not like that thick nacho cheese, but it was good. Like I like that healthy shit. So
I didn't like any of the food.
Right.
Any of the food, the clothes. The clothes are nice, but they got different sizes.
Oh yeah.
It's just
large is really. We need a 2X, but
exactly, it's just so different. So it's something that you can't just visit. Like you have to really get used to that. You have to like live there for a few and actually adapt to their way of living. Their lifestyle. Like, cause I could not. I really couldn't.
I liked it, man. Yo, next time you go,
London though. London was dope.
If I go with you, next time you go, we gotta go to Amsterdam. Cause when what event was that?
Summer Madness.
Summer Madness 8.
Summer Madness.
I went out to Amsterdam real quick. Came right back. Got to go to Bulldog, smoke weed like I'm at a coffee shop.
I don't smoke.
Oh, they got good drink though. Best drink I ever had in my life.
What is that?
Grey Goose, orange juice, and strawberry juice.
Word.
The best shit I ever had in my life. Usually it's Grey Goose, cranberry, and orange, but this one they put it with strawberry juice.
Turn you up?
It was the best shit I ever had in my life. Oh, and here go the cigarettes. They had Al Capone's out there.
Is that a baby?
Nah, that's a dude on a respirator dying, and that's how they try to discourage people from smoking out in London.
That shit is crazy, man.
Yo, are those shirts still available? Did Shotty Horroh had made for you?
Not that I know of.
Okay, because some people ask me about them.
Yeah, not that I know of. I mean, I mean, I'm sure they're still available, but back around they'll come back around the time where I'm announced to come back out there. Yeah.
All right, yeah. Don't forget to include me in the contract.
Absolutely.
All right, cool.
You know the vibe.
All right, man. I want to tell you, man. Nobody ever really makes me. I guess it's hard to make me react to a bar. I could say shit's hot, but to make me like start recording the TV and imitating it and writing it down. you were the first one that had that impact on me, and it was against Arsenal at Summer Madness 8.
I remember child support.
God damn. Ask her. I kept recording and record. That shit was. Do you remember how you said it?
I like the 40. You ain't even got custody of your child, nigga. You can't even snipe your daughter. Your baby mom just want a little child support. Pow, that shit gonna get your life insurance.
God damn. Yo, I love that. Was my favorite bar that you ever said in my life.
That's crazy.
And when you were walking in the street, remember we was walking to the event and shit? Did you come up with it then? Or is that something that you've been
No. I had damn near 3 rounds for Arsenal going to the event. Like damn near, it was like ill prep, but I had 3 rounds for him.
Okay.
I like that was maybe like 11, 12 days prep.
That's what's up.
I was like the 3rd round is the 2nd round is the last minute shit that I came up with in London. Cause I was in the room a lot of the times cause I didn't have that shit. So like, you know what I mean? I would come out, smoke them nasty ass cigarettes, see everybody outside.
You ain't even hit me up for an Al Capone.
Yo, I did. You had him there?
Yeah, I had him out there.
I wish I would have known that. I was smoking Marlboros.
Yo, you know what fucked me up out there? When I went out there, somebody said, "Hey, yo, Yak, I'll give you 20 pounds if you say your slogan to my Snapchat." And I was like, nah, I got you. It's like, nah, take it. And I started thinking like, damn, I do need some money for some weed. Yeah. And you know the metric system different out there, so I ain't really get an eighth. It was a little less than that. Yeah. But I said the little slogan and it gave me the 20 pounds, and it was just incredible out there how much they love, battle rap. Like they looked at y'all like superstars, man.
Yeah, it was at one point we was in the middle of the street and FedEx guy jumped out of his car.
Oh, yeah. I got that footage too. I'm gonna throw that in the edit.
His car, like, yo, man, what's up, bruv? Oh, man, Ted Rock, Twork, what's poppin'?
Ooh, you got a good accent.
That's how they be, man. It was dope, yo. Like London was, the battle scene was like the best experience.
That was one of your favorite?
One of my favorite. I swear to God, I literally took like 400 or 500 pictures.
Right.
I didn't tell not one person no. I was really in it. I really took so many pictures. I was tired. I wanted to say no, but it was just so much love.
Yeah, I love it.
It was so much love, man. It was dope experience.
Why they kept hitting the gas when you was going against Arsenal and Smack had to be like, hey yo, no more with the. You know what I mean?
I was the only person that did that shit to.
That looked beautiful though on camera when they threw it in the edit.
The first time they did it was amazing.
Right.
The dog ate it. The first time they did, then the second time I was like, all right, y'all gotta.
Y'all getting out of control with this shit.
I gotta chill. Like, but how I look when they put it on, like, because the crazy part is smacking them didn't want it to happen, but now they use it for all the trailers.
Right.
Because it just looks so crazy.
So good, yeah.
It looks so good. That shit was fire. Like, and then with the smoke clear, you see me. I'm on my gorilla shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
it was a beautiful scene.
Yeah, that shit was dope as fuck, man. I miss it. I gotta go back there, man. Especially on URL.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're waiting for, man. They need to go back.
Yeah, I told him a while back. I was like, yo, if you ever go back out to London, I want to be a part of that. But all right. Is there any? You said especially on URL. Mm-hmm. Now I see you go to Gates of the Garden. I see you go to No Name Leagues.
Yeah.
Is there ever? Do you ever see a point in time where you would ever go to KOTD or RBE, or is that something that's not even an option?
It's not an option.
Right.
Not even an option.
That's cool. That's respectable.
I mean, I respect their platforms, but I mean, like I feel like I seen a tweet the other day, but like loyalty shouldn't be based upon the opportunity you could present.
The 50K with ARP, right?
Exactly. So, and I really thought like if I was offered 50K to go to RBE, or King of the Dot, I could honestly say I would turn it down.
That's what's up.
I can honestly say that without a shadow of a doubt. I can honestly say like I would be like, no, I will be tight. Like, damn, that's 50K. Mm-hmm. But my pride and my loyalty wouldn't allow me to do that. You know what I mean? Because you really got to think about before you became who you were, who wanted you. You know what I mean?
Were they reaching out before you were on that platform?
And they wasn't there. No disrespect to them, but URL like although it's a 50-50 thing, we all work together, but you know, they made me who I am today. You know what I'm saying? So, and not even just that, like URL has done tremendous things like for me, like you know what I mean, like
behind the scenes,
it's shit that I could never just spit in their face, and
right,
you know what I mean. And there's battlers that do that. Still get good opportunity. What kind of frustrates me really, you know, because I see niggas, I'm not saying no names, but niggas like this going over there and niggas like this going over there and still getting the same opportunities presented to them. It's kind of frustrating, but still, like, you know what I mean? And within myself, I just couldn't do it.
Right.
I mean, I couldn't do it.
It's not too many people like that.
Yeah, man. You could really think about me really going to King of the Dot, like the uproar that would cause. Like,
yeah,
that would be crazy.
Yeah, motherfuckers will be mad.
They would be mad, man. But I wouldn't do no shit like that anyway.
I will follow battlers to other leagues and throw shirts on them, and I still feel like that created some kind of animosity.
Yeah. That's just how it is in the business. It's competitive.
Right.
It's competitive. That's why you know I try to stay away from it. You know what I mean? Even like when I went to the King of the Dot event, they wanted me to be a judge.
Yeah.
And I couldn't do it. I was like, you know what? Nah, I'm not gonna do that.
I respect it too. I kind of wish you was, because then I don't think the vote would have went down that way.
No,
who did you have chose?
I would have chose Shotty Jones.
Me too.
For sure, I would have chose Shotty Jones. I definitely would chose. He wouldn't have. If I was a judge, if I did, he wouldn't have lost his chain.
Yeah, because I think 2 went for Chilla and 3 went for.
He wouldn't have lost his chain if I was a judge that night. But I wasn't. And, you know, I don't. I just.
It is what it is.
I want to stay away from that shit completely.
That's cool. That's smart. Now, moving on. What happened with Jack Boy, man? Is he still part of the Goonies?
Absolutely.
You know, I be seeing shit on Facebook.
Yeah, that shit
you know what I
mean?
mean? Is that and y'all be part of it? Sometimes y'all be trolling too.
Yeah, they be trolling. I don't do that shit. They be trolling. I don't get involved in shit like that.
How's he doing?
He's good, man. He's good. I just talked to him not too long ago. He's good. He's doing his thing, family thing. Right. I mean, he good though. I
want to bring him here at the table, man. I miss him. I miss all of y'all, man. I ain't gonna lie.
We really had like a thing going, man. Like all of us. God, I thought I put this on side. We really had a thing going, man. Like the Goonies and Yak Man. Like,
y'all were the only ones that I made an individual special packs just for y'all.
We had.
I still got Jack Boys over here, probably somewhere.
Jack Boy was really the one, man. Jack Boy, and Yak Man.
I forget where it's at. I still got. Matter of fact, here, go right here.
Yeah,
still got it.
Word, yeah.
Goonies, Jack Boy, man.
That shit bring back memories, man.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I miss y'all.
That shit bring back memories.
I miss everything.
Back like the Born Legacy scenes.
Yeah.
That was damn. I wish I could bring times like that back, man.
Me too. I would have did a lot of things different.
Yeah, man. Me too. Me too. Definitely me too.
All right, man. Now I wanna ask you about this just because that whole thing with DNA's tooth.
Yeah, man.
Now
he's a pest, man. He's calmed down.
He calmed down a lot.
Yeah, you know, and it had to get to that point. It had to get to that point. You notice after that, all of that shit just
calmed down a lot.
Just stopped.
He was like, you know what? Let me just chill. Yeah, and it has to be somebody that feels like he can actually get caught and get hands on.
Exactly.
Now you don't gotta say it now. Matter of fact.
Now I say whatever, man. It don't matter, man. This Yak Man, you know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Do you know who it is?
Yeah.
But the person that you had put hands on.
Nah, he wasn't him, unfortunately. And I felt bad for that. I actually had a long talk with him about that. I even told him like, yo, like we can go over here and you can hit me back. Cause like,
I'm sorry.
Like, cause they was saying the nigga peed on himself and some bullshit. I don't know how true that is.
Right. I heard shit. I heard pee.
Yeah, like I don't know, man.
That's pretty, and I'm sure he looked up to you too.
I was so, and I'm sure I know he did. I was so sure it was him, cause somebody had showed me a message where he said it was him.
Okay.
But apparently he was joking around. But you can't joke with shit like that.
Apparently.
Can't joke with shit like that. Yeah. The message he was admitting to being DNA's tooth. But he was joking. I didn't know that at the time.
Up.
So
Shit happens.
I thought that was him. I thought it was him.
I actually thought it was someone else, and I ain't gonna say his name.
I don't got him doing that.
Yeah, and I told you who I thought it was and why.
But that never
crossed your mind.
No, not even that conversation with me. To be totally honest, I don't remember us having that conversation.
For real?
I don't. But even though we did, it never left
us.
I mean, it never left us. You know what I mean? It never left us. But I'm telling you, like, you telling me that even now, I don't got him down for that.
Yeah.
He could be. Because the nigga who I thought it was, I wouldn't have him. No, I probably would have him down for doing some shit like that. Because these blog niggas is corny. A lot of them. Very corny. I mean, they just want to be a part of the culture.
Right.
I mean, they're not battlers, so they got to get in where they fit in. That's a DNA tooth, you know what I mean? So
now, whoever I thought it was, like I said, I ain't gonna say it, but I will say this: after it kind of came out that Yak Man thinks it's this person,
yeah, I saw that post too.
All of a sudden,
but it was weird wording, so I didn't really understand.
Right, you ain't understand. He didn't really say. I wasn't gonna go on the post and allow him to say something. If you want to say something, you could DM me, and then what's up? But I was waiting for it. He never hit me up, and But what was weird about it is after it came out that I thought it was him, DNA's tooth blocked me on everything. Yeah, that's Twitter, Instagram, whatever.
You might have seen that and just seen that, you know, you was a part of the cult of trying to find out who the fuck he was.
Matter of fact, I wasn't even, I've been knew that for a long time. Matter of fact, he's one of the first ones that reached out to me and said, is it okay, ask DNA if I could use the name DNA's tooth? He hit me up, DNA's tooth, yeah. And I hit DNA, was like, yo, the tooth wants to know, can he use this name? I was actually gonna buy the puppet for him and everything, bro.
I found out all of that.
I was gonna sponsor him, buy the puppet, but he ended up doing it on his own.
I found out where he bought the puppet from and all of that.
How you do that? I was so fucking curious, like, damn, he done.
I
Google search or something?
No. It's basically, I just looked up like certain places that made puppets. Somebody sent me something on Instagram. I looked it up on Facebook. I looked through the imagery, looked through all of the companies on Facebook. Right. I went through all of their pictures. I found a picture of the tooth being created from start to finish. I messaged the people myself on Facebook Messenger. They never got back to me. So then I'm like, damn. So I went to Instagram, did the same thing. Then I messaged DNA's tooth real name. When I inboxed him, I said, hey, I'm a friend of DNA's tooth, his real name. I said, hey, I want you to make something similar to the tooth that you made for this person. And he said, yeah, I made a tooth for boo, 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 boo. What exactly do you need? And I just never responded. That just confirmed it.
That was it.
That was it.
That's crazy.
Had him.
I know he shit himself when he seen them pictures online.
Yeah, he did. He was. I know he was shook. He calmed that shit down though. So I'm good.
What was the final straw where you said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna get on my Liam Neeson"? What's that movie? Taken. When was the point where you said it's the final straw? I'm getting on my Taken shit.
When he kept calling me.
Okay.
I don't even know how he got my number. I didn't really trip off everything else, but then he kept calling my personal phone, like multiple times, texting me. Then one of the times I answered, like out of frustration, I'm like, yo, bro, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Right.
And he recorded me, had me on live.
Like you said, a lot of these bloggers want to be part of the culture.
Exactly.
Which leads me to Rome DMV. What's up with him, man?
Oh, yo, actually, you know what's crazy about Rome? Mm-hmm. Since he left battle rap, he's actually been living very well. I mean, he's going on boats and cruises.
Yeah.
I mean, he done found a new girl. He's actually doing pretty good.
That's what's up.
I don't know what it is why he couldn't be doing that while he was in the battle rap culture. Mm-hmm. But like, I don't know, man. He living good. He got his own spot. His own spot. Mm-hmm. I mean, he doing big things, man.
But would you ever see him at a battle again?
Yeah, he was just at a battle.
Was he?
Yeah, he was at the
yesterday?
Survivor Series.
Okay, DMV.
DMV, he was there.
That's what's up.
Yeah, he was there. He pulled
I haven't
up.
seen him in a while.
I wasn't there. That it was like a 3-day event. I came to day one and I had my kids, so I couldn't make it to the other event. And then I came to the event after that, the next day. So the day I went, he wasn't there. But, he was there. I think he should just stay away from the culture. I mean,
if life is going good,
it seems to be working for him. So I don't see why he would come back.
Okay, that's cool. What's
Watch
left
from afar? What's
left for Twork out here? Well, what do you feel like you have left that like, for example, with DNA, I have pictures and shit. It just looks like you really didn't want to do that battle.
Right.
But what battles are left that you actually feel like you have to accomplish?
So a lot of them are like T-Rock, Hollow the Don, Hitman Hollow, Lux, Mook, Geechee, most definitely Geechee. It's a lot of matches out there. A lot of matches out there. It's just,
when the time's right.
I always feel like the time is right. I mean, like, why not? Why not? You know what I mean? See a different type of animal. You put the right person in front of me. You know what I mean? That's all it really takes.
All those names would actually bring motivation.
Absolutely.
Out of you.
Every name I just named.
How come DNA didn't do that for you?
He just didn't spark my interest at the time.
Okay.
I didn't think that highly of him. I told him that. But the crazy thing, ever since that battle, and being around him too, to see his preparation, his skill set, you know what I mean, is made me much more of a fan. You know what I mean? To see the way he lock in, because I I was at WX for a brief moment, so being around him actually made me appreciate him more as a battler.
Definitely talented dude.
Very talented.
And the more you're around him, I guess you learn to appreciate skill.
Absolutely.
Rum Nitty battle, leave it alone, or do you think it needs a rematch because of the way that?
We definitely might have to get a rematch.
Yeah.
We definitely might have to get a rematch.
That possibly could have had potential to be one of the best battles ever.
That's a fact. We was getting
crazy.
We was getting crazy, man. That's probably the longest prep I've had for URL, besides Ill Will.
As a matter of fact, I think the last time you came over here and I interviewed you, you had a lot of respect for Nitty. Yeah, basically saying that.
I love Rum Nitty.
Yeah.
I love Rum Nitty. He's my favorite.
That's your favorite battle rapper?
Number one.
Damn.
Number one.
Who's the trashiest one? Who's the one that you just don't think is that good?
I just don't think it's that good. Murder Mook, probably say. I mean, like, to be as high as he is.
Overrated?
Absolutely. I can't really think of it.
Nobody else? Out of the newcomers, who's somebody that you see a lot of potential in?
Fonz.
Fonz?
Fonz a lot. I'm trying to exclude people from my camp out of the conversation. But definitely Ace Amin. I like Kid Chaos. I don't know. I think the best one I would say is Fonz. I really like Fonz. I like Your Honor.
What about Swamp?
I don't like him.
Now, you don't like him, or you don't like the way he rap or battle?
I don't like his rap
style. What do you think about that bar when he said no soul will be alive? And how he said something about no soul?
Single soul.
Yeah, single soul.
Like I said this last night, when I made the joke about him having single soul Timbs, like I got proof. We was literally in our group chat joking around like, oh, yo, make a bar and say something, nobody gonna live, like not a single soul, like joking around. And this nigga went to URL and said it. I'm like, bro, we was literally, like, it's just simple shit like that. It's
right.
like, my nigga, like, that shit is, like, niggas, I don't know, man.
Do you think that he got something for T-Top?
I think T-Top was gonna show the difference, show why he doesn't belong where they're putting him.
Do you think that he keeps calling T-Top out? Do you think at some point T-Top's gonna have to like?
I don't think T-Top has to do anything. He doesn't even have to acknowledge Swamp, let alone any rookie that's gonna call him out. Like he's solidified himself as a veteran in the game. I don't think
Swamp has to keep doing it. What if he keeps doing a lot of work, doing good battles, and calling him out?
Then you know it could happen for him. It can happen for him, but T-Top's not entitled to. He's not entitled to take the battle, in my opinion.
Do you think he has a mindset like I ain't gonna give him no shine if he gonna keep calling me out?
Nah. I think like I know Top personally. Like that's really my friend. I love him to death. You know what I mean? So I think it's not really that type of situation. Like it is kind of like annoying. Like yo, bro, like it's the narrative behind it. It's like you wanna battle me, cool, say that. But you're making this you didn't open up the doors for North Carolina. Like, shut up.
Right.
Like, what are you talking about? How are you here? He opened up the doors for you to be able to scream this North Carolina shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? He was the one screaming that North Carolina shit. First nigga out. Carolina. You know what I mean? That's T-Top. He paved the way for you. So pay some homage. You could have, out of all the people you could have jumped in the game and screamed that, you go straight for a nigga that's from where you from.
Do you think that the street situation, remember when T-Top kind of left streets hanging? Do you think it kind of stemmed from that?
No, I mean, I don't know but that wasn't T-Top's fault either.
Right.
Like, I don't know if the story's been told, but like...
I heard the interview on Hip Hop Is Real.
He was supposed to pay
right.
Top. He never paid him. So, I wouldn't rap either. Like, we have an agreement that, yo, I'm gonna get out here and rap for you, but you gotta pay me. All right, I'm gonna pay you. All right, you gotta pay me before I rap. All right, cool. And you get up there with no payment. Yo, Twork, come rap. Nigga, no. No, absolutely not. He didn't even have to come out there and say Carolina.
Right.
I mean, he didn't even have to do that. He spared you at least some embarrassment. So
I will say that he shouldn't have depended on T-Top. He should have had something backed up. But I don't know. I kind of seen something online that it may have stemmed from that. And
it might have, but it's just the narrative though. Like it's just, bro. Like I feel like who paved the way for North Carolina? Who paved the way for the Carolinas? Period.
Is Swamp from South or North?
I don't know. Be honest. He's from one of them places, North or South. I don't know exactly where.
All right, now moving on. I wanted to ask, what do you think will happen against Franchise versus Mike P?
I'll give it to Mike P.
Mike P.
More seasoned. I don't got anybody like when it comes to rap and rap patterns and the ability to rap itself and use certain words and the rhyming. I don't got Mike P's like the best bar none when it comes to flow and delivery and shit like that. Mike P number one.
Why do you think he don't get like recognition in the matches he should be getting?
I don't know.
He doesn't go to other leagues. He stays loyal.
Because he's white.
That's keeping it real.
I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know what it is. I really couldn't tell you because he's great. Mike P is great. I don't know what the fucking issue is. I don't know. Maybe he go to King of the Dot. He'd probably be, if he went to King of the Dot, he'll be like the god over there.
Yeah.
He'd be like a god at King of the Dot. Seriously. Like a god.
I believe it.
It'd be like, it'd take that chain from everybody over there. Nobody could fuck with Mike P at King of the Dot. But this URL.
Right. It's different.
Different. It's different ball game. It's a whole nother chain of events.
You go to KOTD, you might not make it back to URL. So.
Yeah, man. They different over there too. Like I know they feel the same way. Like, man, this King of the Dot, the URL shit, man. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure they feel the same way. Like that's not easy over there. They got some killers over there too. It's just a different. You know what I mean? It's like motherfucking. I'm from Trenton. Niggas get to killing and shit. It's gangsta out there, but you know, those motherfuckers go to Russia and these killers out there too. They just different over there. But they still the same killers. You know what I mean? But there's different killers, like, you know what I mean? So that's like, you know what I mean? Can't get a doubt. There's some killers over there too.
All right, now I wanted to ask you about the Sharon battle.
Yeah.
How'd you feel about that? Did you feel like that I don't want to use the word fair. I just feel like ill prepared because of the last switch of the opponent.
Yeah.
And did you ever feel like that you would want to do that again against Sharon? Did you get off on him the way you wanted to?
I mean, honestly, I can't really say, because I'm a last minute
prep anyway.
Mm-hmm. And I didn't have. It's not like I didn't have like a lot for Reed. Mm-hmm. I was gonna last minute prep him to hell. I was just gonna kill him, and I was excited to battle him.
Sharon?
$3.
Oh, $3. Yeah.
That's what I had. Mm-hmm. And Sharon replaced $3. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's what I had initially.
Did it have that effect with DNA? Like, Sharon, and then you weren't as motivated?
No, because I seen he was on Wildin' Out and shit like that. So I said, okay, well, it's not that bad. I would prefer to battle $3, but Sharon. And then another thing is that he had the same amount of preparation time that I had. Right. So like we had like 5 days to prepare for but they gave me the news 5 days before the battle. Like, yo,
damn, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. I was battling Big T. They called me the day I battled Big T. Mm-hmm. So they called me like, yo, Reed Dollars backing out. So this was like a week in advance. Yo, Reed Dollars is backing out. We're gonna see what we can do. He probably called me like a day or two later with Sharon. So I had like 5 days of prep for Sharon.
He had a little bit more prep time because while you was a little late, you was driving there. He was walking around the venue.
I'm saying he probably had more. We had the same amount of time given,
right?
But he probably took advantage of more.
He polished it while he was waiting for you to arrive.
Like me, I was, and I showed up late.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay,
he was polishing his shit while you were showing up late. He was just back and forth pacing.
I popped the tire on the way there too.
Damn. Twork popped the tire. That's how I called him in Delaware. That's how I called his ass. He wanted to stop. He caught a flat, and then I got a hold of him, changed the tire. We brought him here.
That's a fact.
Yo,
that's a fact.
I got to ask you, who you think won versus Surf and Reed?
I gave it to Surf.
Did you?
Yeah, I gave it to Surf.
I gave it to Reed.
I gave it to Surf. Definitely gave it to Surf.
I like Reed's second and third better.
Yeah, I gave it to Surf, though. I think.
Did you give Reed any round?
I might give Reed the second or the third. It's debatable, but I gave it to Surf though. I like Reed. Which round did he do the half moon shit?
I'm assuming the second. I don't remember. I only seen the battle once.
It might have been the second. He did that half moon over the ocean view. Crazy, but that I was just quoting yesterday that motherfucking where's mother? Hit the funeral. Where's mother? I want to see it when she cried. We be creeping in the ride. What gangsters being in the skies? 2 new if beams, new meaning to read between the. Oh my God, that was crazy.
Maybe
that was crazy.
Maybe
I didn't like that Asian fish Cajun dish read. I didn't really like that much.
Maybe things happen for a reason. So that battle with you and Reed wouldn't happen on Crack Liberty. It'll happen on URL.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, you would rather it happen there anyway, right?
No, I would actually rather happen in Philly.
What, on Crack Liberty?
Yeah, Crack Liberty is a scene.
Nah, I mean, I'm not saying nothing about Crack Liberty, but you would think that you would want it on.
I mean, it's because it's like it's not. It's random then at that point. It's just random match. Mm-hmm. But I go to Philly and battle you in Philly, your hometown, Southwest. You know what I mean? It's gonna make more sense. Mm-hmm. It's gonna. It'll be a bigger achievement for me. I done smoked you in your hometown. Right. Once we go to URL, that's just a random thing. Unless we take it to Philly, it don't matter where we are as long as we're in Philly. When I battle
him, okay.
Battle a Philly nigga in Philly. Like I just whooped what's the name? Ass in Philly. What's the nigga name, man? Cicero.
Cicero, yeah.
Just whooped his ass in Philly. And he rapped for 20 minutes. I rapped for like 5 minutes, whooped his ass. I'm talking about it was cricket. As soon as I said, hey, yo, Philly was screaming.
I heard they was booing him.
Booing him, all types of shit, man. And that's a Philly legend. I told him after the battle, like, bro, you got to sit the fuck down. Because you fucking up your
name.
You fucking your name up, homie.
First time I seen him battle, he choked against Bishop from KOTD.
It's not battle shit. Like, I mean, you're a lyricist. You were signed to the game. And, just stay away from this shit. This ain't for you.
Are you going to have a difficult time battling K-Shine when the time comes? Because y'all have built a relationship?
I honestly think that battle's not going to happen. I don't think it'll ever happen.
Because y'all close?
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I don't think it'll ever
What about the fans that don't like that? They want to see the best against the best?
I understand that shit completely. I do. I understand it completely.
What battles do you think will never happen? K-Shine? And who else?
T-Top.
T-Top?
Never.
What about Briz?
I'll battle Briz.
Okay.
Absolutely. That's my dogs, but I'll battle Briz.
You battle Suge, though.
Yeah.
So how can you battle Suge but not battle Shine?
Me and Suge, we was cool then. That's my brother now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we was cool then.
Okay.
But now that's my brother. Like, you know what I mean?
I noticed that after battles happen, battlers get closer.
Yeah.
But you and Rock are, pretty close, and y'all ain't even battle.
Rock my brother too.
Right.
But that's just a battle. No,
He
could be my best man at a wedding. That shit gotta happen. I don't give a fuck.
So Rock can happen, but Shine can't.
Yeah.
What do you say to the fans that say they hear Twork in Shine's rounds?
Wait, what you mean?
Like when they say that Twork that Shine kind of sounds like you, what do you say that?
They say that shit about everybody.
Everybody kind of samples you a little bit.
Everybody says shit literally about everybody. If it's not how they sound, it's about the hand movements. Mm-hmm. They say everybody sound like Twork. Mm-hmm. They say that shit about everybody. I seen a nigga say Lux sound like me. I swear to God, I can't make this shit up. Like, I mean, sometimes it's offensive because it's like some of these dudes. I'm like, yo, how can you compare this motherfucker to me? Like who the fuck? Like, it'd be like, I don't know, man.
I will say in the Geechee battle, I understand why some of the comments said
I think it's the growl, like the extra,
the voice, and it wasn't there before.
Yeah. But like it's like if you watch it, like I said, if you watch me versus Cali M, he's a homosexual battle rapper. If you watch that battle, you see my mannerisms, my movements. I was rapping like K-Shine.
Okay.
Because I had been around him and I had been watching him, so it's like damn. And then I watched the battle back. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, why? But it's natural. Right. It's like it's like your girl, you just meet your girl, she hang around you for 2 weeks. She's saying, Yak Man 302.
Your mannerisms.
She's saying shit that you know what I mean? It's natural. It's a natural thing. And I'm at the top of the culture right now. Like, I'm a big thing in the culture. A lot of people are seeing me. A lot of people are gravitating towards me. So it's a natural thing. It's not like people are like, you know what I mean, intentionally trying to be like me. It's just what they see in the mind. It just,
unconsciously
does that. You know what I mean? And that's just what it is. I'm sure some people out there like, oh, yo, I want to be like New Jerzey Twork. But for the most part, the majority, I feel like that's just a thing because I've caught myself doing it too. You know what I mean? I've done it too. Like watching Rum Nitty and doing this shit. Cause this a Rum Nitty thing.
Yeah.
This it. That's Rum Nitty. And I did when I battled Sharon, I seen myself. I'm like, God damn, bro, what am I doing?
Didn't even mean to do it.
Didn't even mean to do it. It took for me to actually go through that to understand. Like when I'm seeing people like, damn, yo, he really is trying to sound. But it's like it's unconsciously they're just doing it. Like, you know what I mean? I'm sure some people that's just doing it. But for the most part, you be around something for so long, you see something for so long, and eventually you're going.
It's a trait that just
exactly
becomes a part of you unknowingly.
Exactly.
Yeah. Damn. I was gonna say something too, and it totally slipped my mind about that. No wonder my girl be hitting me with the no comment all the time.
You know what I'm saying?
Using my shit on me.
It's a habit, man. It's a habit. It's how I go.
All right, man. Well, let me make sure I don't have nothing else to ask you before I let you go out of the table. I had you here long enough. You know what I mean? I guess there was something. And it don't matter because I could always have you come back to the table in Delaware.
Well, ask whatever you need to ask from here, bro.
Swave. I always call him Swave.
Swave.
That's what I was trying to remember. Yeah. Now, when you were doing this, it's like he did it at the same time.
Right. I was showing him how to do it right.
Okay. From the scene, it's like you were doing it, and he knew you were gonna do it, so he was mimicking you.
I was doing it because he was doing it.
Okay.
Like if you watch the battle, he starts doing it. He's like, "Show me how to do it," and I'm like, "All right." And I show him how to do it.
Okay. Yeah, I got to watch. I haven't had time to watch that.
He's like, "Oh, yeah, that move is cool."
How you like that battle?
I actually love that battle. Besides the the little recycling shit, but I actually love that battle. I think it's dope. It showed another side of me as far as the rebuttaling and shit like that. Actually, I like that battle a lot, and it's the most viewed on that channel.
You always one of the most viewed.
Yeah, man. I try to be, man. Especially on the smaller leagues, man. I gotta get them numbers up. On some small leagues, I give a motherfucking league with 5,000 subscribers. I'm trying to take you to at least 300K.
Would you ever go on Verbal Warzone?
No.
Why is that? Because they not on the URL is acapella.
Yeah.
They not in the same lane.
I wouldn't do it because I like to bask in the ambiance of crowds yelling and shit like that. But you can't do that there
when the
beat's going.
Right.
So I land a crazy punch and I just gotta keep rapping. Y'all not gonna hear nothing else I'm saying. Y'all going crazy. And I'm still punching. Like I couldn't do that.
Right.
I could not do that.
Because it's the beat in a way.
Exactly. I'm landing punches in the music. And they like, oh, and I'm still rapping while y'all going crazy. The beat don't stop when y'all motherfuckers start, ooh, the beat don't stop. That bitch keep going. I can't do that shit. I would have to just keep rapping through the whole thing.
Right.
I can't do that shit. I need to be heard.
Because Verbal Warzone, they come into Delaware, and it's going to be a little small car.
I attended a few of them, at least 2. But I wouldn't do it myself.
Yeah, Diggs going to be on it. Just a couple people, something small for Delaware.
When I first saw it, I was like, "Oh, that's just so dope." But hell yeah, Delaware's dope scene, man. I fuck with Delaware. They should come here.
Yo, when they do come, it's gonna be sometime in 2020, early. If you have time, would you come to the event?
Absolutely.
All right, cool. Because I just know just you being there, motherfuckers meeting you.
What's up with Diggs? How you doing?
He good. I ain't talked to him in a while, man. He got a new job.
Okay.
He hit me up yesterday, actually.
Yeah.
But he be grinding. He got his thing going on. I got my thing going on. I be inviting him, but he's so busy.
I ain't seen him in a while.
Yeah. He's so busy with shit. I invite him over here, and he can't make it. And it's like, I can't stop what I'm doing because, to wait on you. So
yeah, no, I feel you. Absolutely not.
That's cool, man. Well, I'm going to wrap it up, man. Anything else you want? Get out there. Anything else you want to get off your chest? What's next for you? Do you know? Do you already know your next opponent? You can't speak on it?
I mean, of course, I got to get the Av thing taken care of.
Av?
Yeah, me and Av was supposed to go down.
Oh, yeah.
Volume 5.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear about what happened,
Appreciate it, man. Everybody doing better and shit. Everybody good.
So everybody's good?
Yeah, everybody good.
Okay.
But, me and Av going to get it done. I got Oops on the 29th this weekend, actually.
What league?
God damn it.
It was
street status?
Is it the one that says a very solid car?
Yeah.
That one? Okay.
That's street status, ain't it?
I'm not sure.
You gotta edit this out. I done fuck this shit all over.
Nah, you good.
I swear this is called street status stuff. I'm almost sure it's called street status. I can't even find the damn picture.
I'll find it. I'll throw it in the edit.
Yeah, I'm sure it's called Street Status though. Yeah, Street Status.
Okay.
Street Status. It's called a solid card.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some editing and throw that in here.
Yeah. Street Status. We in there.
Well, I want to thank you for taking the time out your day, coming here, sitting here at the table. I'm gonna ask you to do the outro. Just gonna look at this new Jerzey Twork. I'm here with Yakman 302, and you already know you either at the table or you on the menu.
Word up. Say no more.
Hit him with it.
What you want me to,
What?
What? Say it again.
The drop. I'm gonna have you say.
I'm not saying Al Capone, right?
Nah.
Yeah.
They gotta pay me.
Yeah, gotcha. Man, 302.
Nah, you basically gonna say this new Jerzey Twork.
Yeah.
I'm here at the table with Yakman 302, and you already know you either at the table or you on the menu.
Yo, man, it's your boy New Jerzey Twork, New Jerusalem, the king of Jerusalem, man. I'm here with Yakman 302, and you know you either at the table or you on the menu. And you looking like you on the menu because you ain't at the table. Jerzey.
No comment.
No comment.
Fire, man. Yo, appreciate you.
You already know, baby. Love vibes, boy.